All right, welcome back to Slating with Status. I'm Jonathan.
Hi, I'm Shirley. Nice
All
to
right,
meet you
perfect.
again.
All right, so we're currently doing a stream on implementing custom program dataset. It's a Get Inspired post by Gwendolyn. Um, so we are trying to continue our part one of the video. So we'll show you what we have accomplished in the in the past video, and then we will continue with rest of the um, implementation. Hopefully, this will be the last video. If not, we will have to do another one. Okay.
Okay.
Alright. Should you got my screen?
Yeah, I can see you.
Alright. So from previous alright, in previous video, what we have accomplished is pretty much we created a custom. We created a data set, an entity, data sets. We created a graduate programs data set, and we also created an entity that is linked to graduate programs uh, dataset,
Updates.
and this entity stores every term's open date, close date, or deadline date,
Deadlines.
deposit date, pretty much. All right, and then every graduate program. So along with that, we also worked on creating bunch of fields. It's those fields were already recommended in the post. Um, And great thing that Gwendolyn has done is you have these templates ready. I shared with you. All you have to do is download, make sure you have mapped your prompts, and then import them back into your system. And those fields are right in there. All right. Once we created fields in the system, fields and prompts under graduate programs, every field that you see within graduate programs and dates, these are pretty much the fields that belongs to these new custom data set in the system. All right, once we created fields, we pretty much created a custom tab
Yep.
for you graduate programs. So each each data set program has its own tab. We worked on creating a widget, a program dates widget, that which is also added inside this tab. It's a you have if you have your own preference having in a different tabs, it's up to you. But you could also have two tabs and have move these dates in a different tab, and then have all the related information in one tab. Since this is a demo, we're pretty much trying to keep it as minimal steps as we can, so that the video is short and easier for to follow through. All right, once we created tabs, the next step we did is we created a form by cloning pretty much a tab form and
Yep.
change the scope um,
To create new,
to create new
creating
program
new
members.
programs in the
Yeah.
data set. Yep.
All right. Once we have done that, all we what we have done is we went to the graduate programs, and if you click on new record, this is what you'll see to create a new program, right? To link this new program, all you have to do is click on the settings icon, click on edit shared views, and then all you have to do is click edit lookup to link the form.
For
Uh,
the form to show up, we need to set the scope for data set. So it should show up in the queue in the drop down there.
okay. Did I cover everything or did I miss anything else?
Yeah,
Oh
that's
yeah.
okay.
So I think one important point here is um, the way Gwendolyn has written this, not written this, his proposed in the inspired post is the idea behind this graduate program is you create all your programs in the data set first, all right, and then I'm quickly going to give you a very shapes. Okay, shapes. All right, all right. You have create programs you create programs in dataset. All right, and then what you would do is, and then you pretty much um, export those programs, export dataset programs, dataset records as prompts. Oh, okay. As prompts using query, prompt as query, and then you would import them back, import those from import the Excel sheet with the query output as prompts, um, which is linked to so app scope field. All right, and then what happened? That's it. So and then what? So this is the way. So you would create prompt. You would create your programs in dataset, export them as prompts, and then import them as prompts in export them as query, and you're pretty much importing your dataset records into prompts key set, and then after that, you're writing a rule. We are using a rule to match dataset name was prompt name and updating um, key with the prompt with pretty much. So that's what's happening. So if you see here, accounting is the program name, right? Um,
Yep.
if you see accounting is the program name and this is the key. So this key is nothing but um, the accounting uh, prompt
Good.
grid.
Yep.
Right? All right, so let me clear everything in here on the screen.
So just to sum up, first we create, let's say, let's take the example of accounting. We create the data set record as accounting without any key.
Mm-hmm.
And over the night or through the query, we export that accounting to the field of majors or your programs. So now accounting is in your programs, in your custom fields and prompts. Now, when we create this prompt as accounting, that will create the grid, and we are creating a rule to put the grid as the key of this accounting dataset record. So it's like a circle, but if you are creating 10 programs at a time, then
Mm-hmm.
it will help you. But if you are creating one record, then better do it manually,
Finally,
like we
yes,
did here.
yes, you're right. But I mean, I like the way Gwendolyn approached.
Yeah,
Eliminating the process of
yeah,
uh, process of manual copy and paste. But if you have five programs, three programs, obviously you can run a query. You don't have to wait until over the night. You can run that query, manually import that Excel sheet,
yep,
and then have those created. Force process import, have those created. Run rules on those three records retroactively,
yep,
and the values up there. So yeah, so that is the step we pretty much are skipping in this video, since the instance that we are using in here is not like a real production environment, which we don't necessarily need to do it. So we are skipping that rule. So skipping those steps. Those steps are from um, yeah, prompt list generation to, and then this one as well, and then this one as well, and this one. Yeah. So we're skipping until here. Um, but if someone gets stuck, comment in the video or reaches out or in the Slate community, in the community, reaches out in the community forum, or um, let's connect to help you with that as well. All right. And then, yeah, so that's it. We will focusing on getting this moving forward. Now that we currently went ahead and created two programs, accounting and mechanical engineering. These programs do exist in on the app scope field as well. So now our goal is to dynamically show these programs based on based on their open dates on the application. So that is our um, next goal for this video. All right, so create fields to relate application records to your target program dataset. Next, we'll create a field of pairs matching application records. The field key is kind of dummy, which we will use to add select list of guide programs to various forms. The second field will be related dataset row field and will be actually links applications to graduate programs. These two fields work together alongside the form configuration next step to power later automations. Right now, since we have already used the template that Gwendolyn has provided, I think we don't have to create these fields, but I'm going to show you what those fields are.
Mm-hmm.
Both fields have straightforward configuration. We have IDs, grad programs prompt list, and app underscore grad program. Database fields, app scope. All right, there's one here, application. If you see here, the field type is a related dataset row. Unlike the other one, if you compare term is a simple, straightforward, an app scope field. But if you see the selected graduate program, this is a field type is related dataset row. It's not like a text, not a single field or something else. It's a related dataset row. Only one record can be associated at this point for this configuration, and the related dataset is graduate program. So what this is doing is, Um, let me go to a test record. Uh, I think I should name this test. Okay. I don't know. This is really. All right. All right. So what's happening is, let's assume this is an accounting app, right? And this accounting map is being mapped to this major is being mapped to the accounting graduate dataset program. All right. And then we have another field, app underscore grad underscore program. I think that's the one we were discussing. Yeah. Okay. App underscore grad underscore program. And the other field is grad underscore programs prompt list. Ah, where is that?
I think that's our major app major.
Grad programs underscore prompt list. That is the one I'm looking for. Grad underscore apps.
Selected graduate program is app scope. The
This one, right? This one is the grad scope. And the other one is, I'm looking at this. Scope is application as well.
Mhm.
Name graduate programs prompt list. Name Looks like that is not created.
Mm,
There, this is a person's coupon.
yeah, that's for prospects, I think.
Yeah, prospects.
Both fields are grad programs, prompt list, and
Actually, let's copy and paste the key if we created it or not. Nope, we did not.
hmm, that's weird.
Prompt is grad underscore program. I think they are referring this to the existing major field.
Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah,
thinking.
app underscore major. Okay, all right.
Yeah, one
So
is with the data
yeah,
set.
so we since we already have this in our system, we have. I think if you are using this, it would be the key, the prompt key, not the prompt key, the field that stores the major of the application in your database. It doesn't have to be this, it could be else, something else. In our case, this is major in our
App
case.
underscore
Um,
major. Yep.
and for you, it could be different else, but this should be same
Hmm.
for your database if you're using the same template that Gwendolyn has provided. All right. After creating both fields, refresh the fields and prompts, caches and prompts to John's library. Perfect. Configure your forms to the dataset, forms to the related dataset row field value. After creating a field, it's time to add them to some forms. While we are planning to do this in Slate host application, this process is the same for any forms that we will use prompt list. For the first field, add the graduate program's prompt list as a select list that just you would do select list on any form. If you opted to use graduate schools as a category value as prompts, you can easily sort the prompts by using group by category. Friends, please click save. Closing out the edit field pop-up. Copy the export key of this field, in our case, sys underscore. Okay, so this would be our, uh, so this would be our major. So let's go to our Slate hosted application. Is it Slate hosted application or something else?
I think that they're talking about Slate or Sedan.
Okay, Slate hosted application. So let's go to a Slate hosted application. Forms, Slate hosted application, and then we have program information. Perfect. So this we have already configured. This will be our export key in our case.
Yep.
Um, and then for the second field, add a text box. Set the system field second to related dataset row field key you created in previous step. All right. And then rather option dataset field option in our case, so that's the application field select graduate programs. So okay, cool.
Yeah. So as we imported prompt grid as the dataset key, it should automatically select that dataset record or row.
I think I will show you once how this all works out. I think I have to do this on both forms, both on custom tab as well.
Yep.
So major referencing the dataset record. Okay,
Yep.
this will be application fields, and then we have, see, there you go. You see these two. We are matching grids since we are using grid from the above one. Um, this is something similar to if you have ever worked on agents dataset. You kind of tie an application with an agent using a key or a grid. This is pretty much what we are doing here, pretty much.
Okay.
So, um, calculation formula. I will do this. All right. I will do same step on the custom tab too to get the program details. All right. School. No.
Are we dealing with the key or the grid?
The grid. We're using grid. Since let me you did
Mm,
bring up a good point. 1 minute. So application enrollment tab. Okay. So I'm looking is enrollment tabs. Oh, enrollment. Okay. This is a tab. Looks like I did not really change it. Okay. Major referencing dataset record using grid.
mm,
I will also show you what happens if you select key as well. Okay.
mhm,
I will put this inactive. Okay. For now. So let's go to spins test. All right.
mhm,
This is so we are in one of the major one of the tab in application tab, and the application tab has major as accounting, right? Um, since accounting is selected, um,
the grid
accounting
is
is selected, and accounting grid is this from the major
yep,
from the prompt. Okay,
yep.
this prompt means so that key
Key
is pretty
of
much
the
this. Okay,
yep.
so as soon as you hit save, all right, you will see no value in here. You can put this hidden, all right, or if you wanted to have it as a view, I would do it as something like this. All right, I'll activate this. All right, and then no, I think I did not change it. Okay, key, and then I need to remove this part. Huh, you select accounting and hit save. Perfect. You see, now you can see the accounting. If you click on this accounting, the whole accounting data set shows up.
So is it better we do it with the grid or key?
I don't know. I don't know why this is adding. No, you would do with the grid. Always do with the grid. That's what I would do. We should to select dataset key option rather than dataset key. Oh, my bad. I apologize. So it does say be sure to select dataset key, then grid. You're right, Shirley.
Yeah.
Right.
My thought process was like we put the prompt grid as the key.
Key, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
You're
we
right.
should
You're right.
we should use the key.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's remove this and save it. Okay. I'll change this to mechanical engineering.
Mechanical. It's just mechanical.
All right, perfect. Ah,
It
mechanical. Right.
okay.
Just do this way. All right, let's read. All right, for now, key, add calculation, add symbol, followed by the export key. You just copy this will set the value to from grid. Read
Mm.
only, check this to help prevent accidental edits like clever applicants using browser developer console. Okay.
Yeah.
Hidden accessible through script. Okay. So you gotta do these two, read only and hidden. Okay. After adding these two fields on your form, test to ensure application records are being properly associated with the graduate programs. That means selecting options and clicking continue or navigating to another page in a piece program website. Save in any other form updates requires a submission. Let's confirm the link is successful by adding a base join. So what the recommendation here is to check the link between the program in the application.
Yep.
So in here, is mechanical engineering on this test application is linked with the record
Of
of
mechanical
my graduates. Right? So to do that, all you have to do is do a quick query, right? Do application, and obviously I can filter by that application alone, edit application details, and I have ID and hit save. All right. Now, if I join this to graduate programs, hit save, and then I have reference ID, and then I have a major, and then I have key, and then name of the graduate program. So if I do this, I should see same values on the name and major. There you go.
Yep.
Okay, this is linked perfect. All right, this is working.
Nice.
That's it.
Wow. That's so much quicker than I expected. Maybe it's because we skipped the part of automation, but it's
Yeah,
yeah,
I get it. Now,
we want
ready, we have terms and everything. That's fine. We know the deadline and everything,
yeah.
right?
So we need
I
to
thought we were controlling this by the term
yeah,
when to open and when not to open.
yeah,
Okay. But I mean, obviously, by querying, you can obviously render all the checklist items quickly. Like, you can say for each program, let's say if you have minimum GPA, mode of study, you can obviously get all this information, admissions coordinator,
yeah,
any fees of this. This is great. But what I want to do is, I want to see if this is really something we can control this on the application.
yeah.
So what I mean is, let's check our test record, right? So we'll impersonate the applications, open application. Now we'll do fall 26 application. All right, now we'll do fall 26. All right, save and open application new tab. All right, fall 26. Okay, so I want this application to be open if fall 26 term and fall 26 round. So this is which round?
It's I think 2020. Not sure.
You know what? I want to. There is a quick query that I created. I would like to see if we can update the header name. Uh, let's create a query. Should we? That name is annoying me. Okay, the application tab name.
Yeah, we
Okay,
need to create the person index or person
app
the
header
application
name.
header query. Okay.
Role, I guess. Yeah, application, and then role type is application header. Uh, well, I will do this one for now. All right, export major and then term. Okay, I should do this. I'll do a coalesce, no, concatenate of major and term. All right, separated by space and hyphen. All right,
Mm-hmm.
major and term. Okay. If I don't have any value, okay, and then I need both major and term to exist. Major exists, and then we have term exists. Okay. So, and then I need round. Okay. Application round. If this no value exists,
Yep.
the value was still active. Let's save it. Let's go to Spencer.
Mhm.
All right, forgive us for sidetrack.
Yeah, I just confused that. So,
We want to make sure if this is something doable on the application. So we should see this being changed after the interactive refresh. Okay, all set. Okay,
now it says mathematics
mathematics.
for 26.
What? Details tab.
It was supposed.
Be mathematics. Let's see. Should I?
That's really weird. Why it
That's why it's called test
maybe
test account, I guess.
maybe is there a rule
There could
that
be a rule. Okay, application header
okay,
to mechanical engineering. Okay, and then no value on the program.
maybe did we change
Yeah,
it
that's
in
what.
the
I
application?
don't know. Maybe we should go back and check in our video.
Yeah. I think we changed it in the application. That's why it
Oh
got
yeah,
it.
true. When we impersonated it, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, mechanical engineering.
Wow,
Perfect.
that's
Mechanical engineering
something.
call 26. And then we have the ID.
Yeah.
Alright, so since we have term of fall 26 for mechanical engineering, let's go to our graduate programs data set, and then we have mechanical engineering, and then we have details, right? And then
Let's put some deadlines or
so we have fall 26, which opens on 9/19. So that means,
it's 2 days from now today.
right, mechanical engineering should never be displayed up here. All right, let's try.
Or of I think okay.
So I think what we should do is,
But how would we know? Because this fall 26 is not showing up. I mean, which we are opening fall 26 in 2 days, but what about other terms? I think maybe
hmm,
we should let's
yeah,
say
I think it depends
just
on how the rounds are set up.
yeah,
Maybe have one round for all terms,
yeah.
and then you use okay. How about if you use fall 26 and never show? Uh, so what we would have to do is, in order for mechanical engine not to show up, check the round first. Okay, what round it is.
Mm-hmm,
Okay, and then see if the term exists in that program.
mm-hmm.
First step is checking, bringing the mechanical engineering data set.
Yeah.
All right, you know what? I think I'm more proactive while working. This is Slate hosted application. Yes. So mechanical engineering. What I would have to do is, um, I would do a independent join, all right, and then do records application, no graduate programs. Which record do I want to bring? Ah, I want this program, Shady. I want to compare this prompt value. I want to
What
compare this prompt value with,
the
should I do
dates?
application?
I think you should be doing with the. Huh. So what are we trying to do here? So if we have multiple entry terms, we need to like make up our mind on of one situation. Like we are in mm,
So
2025
I have
round
one round for each,
year.
one round for each entry term, right? If that's the case,
Then we should do the logic for entry terms, not for the major, right? If the let's say we selected mechanical and fall 26, so mechanical may have multiple entry terms open, but fall 26 is not open. We can either show something, let's say fall 26 is opening on this date based on the selection,
yeah,
or just hide the fall 26 till it's open. We can do either of that.
yeah, but how would you know what was selected? That's the question.
Those
So
two are in the same form, so it will give us the field of it. I mean, the value of the field major.
only if you submit hit continue, then the data is being stored, right?
Yes,
i- In the
but
database. But to compare it,
yes,
this
but
is rendering on the server side, not on the.
I get it, but that's how we are doing conditional formatting, right? If let's say this maybe intent to enroll or any other form, if we select yes, then no option should be visible. Then if we select no, then we should have some reasons over there. I think we can get it if the no.
I don't want to show mechanical engineering here if mechanical engineering has an open. I want to show mechanical engineering only if a round of all 26 exists in term with an open date and within the close date. Right? Let's assume open and close dates are within today. So today is between those two end dates.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, so mechanical engineering should be displayed. Let's say if I change date to a future date, mechanical engineering should not be displayed.
Okay, no, I get it. So if there are any open entry terms for this program, then we are gonna show it. Otherwise, we are not gonna show
Yeah.
it. Okay, so in that case, we need to compare the value of the
Ex-
prompt with the data
Yes,
set
exactly.
we.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. I'm like, I did it for one school. I don't know what. Um, hmm. I did it. I did it for one school, definitely. So for mechanical engineering,
It should be a dependent query where we get the
I
value
think we
from.
might have to do this way. I think I got the idea. Okay. So let me do this. Um, the downside with this is you might have to do with some play around. So let's do join to, no, we want an independent subquery. All right. Records, graduate programs, and then we will filter this by, um, I think there is a degree somewhere, degree type. So mechanical engineering. Okay, how did I get it? So this mechanical engineering is already a field in
Degree
here, degree type. Okay, this degree type is literally nothing but
major
our
of the
major problem.
academic program.
Okay, if you don't have this, I don't think this will work. If you don't have it, if you have it, it will work perfectly. All right, so let's go back. Since I have degree type, right now, bring in matched grad dataset, grad program dataset. Okay, and you're joining this one. From here, right, we gotta look at the application round. So let's go and bring the application round. So let's bring in these values. So we gotta bring in these values now. Open date and close date. Right? In order to do that, we need, let's say if it has Spring 26, right?
Mm-hmm.
Spring 26 might have an open date of June 1, right? Of 2025. And then maybe November 15th is the deadline for to apply. Okay, and hit save. So if let's say they have multiple terms,
Mm-hmm.
we gotta bring the actual rounds. So in this case, since it's fall 26, we need to bring in these two values, open date and deadline date. Right? In order to do that, um, where is it? So since we did bring the mechanical engineering ones,
Mm-hmm.
now what we will have to do is we will have to do another join. All right. And now we'll have to join the round. Okay, round name. What is round name in here? Round name. Okay.
For fall 26 graduate application.
You know what? We'll do fall 26 in here as an export value. Okay. And fall 26 here. Okay. Perfect. All right. I would do export value, join it to the application, and then from we'll do another independent query related, and then we'll do grad programs. I guess it's called grad program dates. Perfect.
Yeah.
And then from there we will name it with we'll match it with the term. If I'm going fast, I know I'm definitely going fast, but my brain is working faster. Matching app round equal to um, term in program. All right, save it. Oh, this should have been an independence. Okay, let me view related grad programs. I apologize. I have to delete this and also this. Okay, and then I would have to do is um, term. Oh, I already have two, huh?
uh, we, we didn't save it after we deleted it. That's the
It
reason
has to
it's
be
showing.
independent. Sorry.
Okay.
Okay. Term.
We didn't save it yet. No, it should. Yeah, now it should show
Now,
only one value.
yeah, perfect. Term. Term. I intend to do everything lower for some reason,
Yeah.
just in case someone screws it up. So you're matching term and then base is dates. Uh, program dates. So this way we don't have to change this for every round. So we have now the deposit date open date and we also have a deadline date. So this measure now I will do open date. Okay, so I think we'll have to do subquery. So if current date
Yep.
and is open or is current date is comparison if system current date is greater than or equal to open date, We'll do date, and here also date, just in case. If current date has to be greater or equal to term open date, then the mechanical engineering should work. And I'll copy this, and current date is less than or equal to term close date. Close. No.
But oh my God, this is getting. I mean, it works, but we need to.
It is an onion, definitely, but
Yeah,
I think once we show everything
yeah, working
in the
then
video, I
makes
think it will
sense.
make sense. Okay.
Yeah, I think.
We'll slow it down. Once I have this is working, this as working, definitely Shirdi, I'm going to open every every bit of this onion.
Yeah, if I.
Alright. So current date has to be between open date and then close date. Perfect.
Yeah.
Alright, let's save. Let's close it, save it. Alright, movement. The thing is, if I refresh, do you think mechanical engineering will be there?
Yeah, it should be, but with only one entry term.
It's gone. It's gone.
Oh,
All right.
okay.
Now we got to test if I open the fall 26 round
Mm-hmm.
to, let's say today 17th, right? If I open it is now, then mechanical engineering should be up there. All
Yeah.
right. I'm refreshing this tab. Now something got screwed up.
Can you try Command Shift refresh just to make sure?
Command Shift R.
Yep.
Oh no. Definitely it's gone. Sorry, I got overexcited. Maybe let's do 16th. I think that's it. Fall 26, 9, 16. Oh, deadline date. Yeah,
We
deadline
passed.
date has already passed. Yeah, my bad. It
Put
has
it
to be
26.
2026.
Yeah. That's the reason it wasn't showing up. Okay.
All right. No. Oh. Fall 26, 2025, 9/16. Open date is 9/16 of 2025 in May. Okay, mechanical engineering. Let's go in here, not in enrollment tab. Edit prompt.
Did we do it in enrollment tab? No.
Yeah. You know what, Shirley, I want to put this
Can
in.
you open the second filter for me?
Yeah,
Okay. Okay.
current date. Right, date has to be less than the app deadline.
Yeah.
If
Okay.
there is no date, then let's put it to 29/9/01/01.
Uh,
If there is
mm,
no open date, default value will be 2020 2001/01.
mm. I think those shouldn't be the problem. Can you open the joins too? Let's check what the problem
Okay, this
is.
is coming from mechanical engineering. Okay,
Okay, this
and
is
mechanical engineering has mechanical engineering, right? And then we're doing match programs. We are doing lookup round value of the round. Okay, so for this candidate, I have a round of fall 26 graduate application. And if I go to rounds, fall 26 graduate application has an export value of 2026. That should match with fall 26 output value, right?
Yeah.
Independent subquery. You know what, actually, where was the quick query that I created? Maybe,
Mm, I can't see that.
I think it was in one of the tab. Yeah, this is the tab. All right, let's do it. So,
My thing is like, even though we get it working, but it's just for one program. We are complicating things so much, I feel.
don't worry, it will work faster. I'm definitely sure, Shirley. It
Mm.
will work faster. Um,
Do you wanna do the hard refresh again? I'm I always blame the browser.
no, I think it's the I always build a query and see why it's not working. You know what, let me do this. I'll do an independent. We'll do a join. Okay. No, okay. Independent query, relate, non reports. And then we have graduate programs. Programs. Where it is. And we wanted to filter by mechanical. Degree. Alright. So now that we have created that program data set, okay. Now our goal is to get the open and close date. So we have a round date, independent date, and then we do another related, and then we would do grad program dates, right? And then we would filter it by the term,
Mm-hmm.
the round export key, export value. And then we'll say, I want to do a comparison of app thing, and then value. I think this is a shorter value. Round equals to term, and then we want independent program dates. So I do program dates, app term, open date, deadline date. And then for this program, I want from an
Date.
independent dataset name. See, we are getting values.
Yeah.
Wait, open date is 2025 for mechanical engineering.
Why is it saying October 1st? It's not October 1st.
Today, what's happening today? October 1st. No, this is.
I don't see an app for that. You'll need to.
Yeah, Siri. Okay. Hmm. Think it's
I think this is causing the issue, I guess. If date is 10/1,
Yeah.
And let's see for mechanical, for accounting. Oh yeah, accounting has 10 1.
Okay.
Oh, I think we would have to add additional filter called mechanical engineering because it's an independent. I think I screwed up here, Shirdi. So
We
this
didn't
part,
match it properly with the mechanical engineering, I think.
yes, there you go. Oh, I hate to go see these two go. Save it.
You can't do it.
We'll come back and treat these.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. This program date has to be. Uh, this shouldn't be an independent subquery. This should be a dependent subquery. So we'll do subquery join, and from match program data set, we'll have to look for um, terms. No, brag program dates. Yeah, this is the one. And here now you have to do comparison with the round export key value. All right, then with the term. Okay, app term. Okay, app term, app round slash term equal to matches program term. Okay, all right. Now let's go.
We need to open the
Oh
dates.
no, sorry. This should have been inside a join, Shirdi. Subquery join. My bad. Cha. Join to program dates. This will be dates. However, we only want one row, and that row has to be export value, round export value. All right, and then it has to match with the term. All right, comparison app round term equal to program dates term. This is an entity. All right, save it. All right, program dates. All right, now let's go and add open date. Yep, date has to be greater than, and then current date has to be close date. No, deadline date. Save it.
We're live viewer.
Okay. Na, 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 na. Stop truth. Let's go back. What happened to mechanical engineering? 916 open. Or should I go back to that query?
Not sure.
Okay. Program dates. I'm going to delete these two. All right, Shilde, we'll try one last time. If not, we can do it behind the scenes and come back and do another one. Okay? Does that sound good?
Mm,
It's no another day. Comparison term with round. 2026 is deadline date and open date is 2025-09. Okay, it's working as intended for mechanical engineering.
yeah.
Um, but the concern is they don't show up here as mechanical engineering.
Mm, you wanna go to the form again?
And see if we made any errors. Okay, we have an application. We have maths program dataset, which is mechanical engineering. And then from mechanical engineering, we are being a dependent subquery from maths program dataset, graduate program states. And then this is export value is matching this thing. Save it. All right, perfect. And if current date is
Greater than app open date.
greater
Yes.
than open date, if there is no value, we want it to 2000 01 01. Current date is also date. Save should be greater than open date is greater than app date, and then close date app deadline is also a date 099 01 01 is lesser than the current date. Yes. Close and hit save. I wonder, should I want to give it a chance sometime, later.
Yeah.
I think this has to be inside within the subquery. This thing has to be within the subquery. I think you could do between filter as well, I guess.
Yeah, we can do that, but
Between, okay,
yeah,
current date has to be between open date and
and
then
closed deadline date.
and then,
Oh,
between
we did
open,
not deposit deadline. Closed.
okay, close date.
Yeah.
So we can use only one query for that, okay? Uh,
Yeah.
open date is less than equal to, I think it's not less than, it's less than, it's, I think it's just less than, not or equal to, I guess.
You can delete the second one.
Oh, application manager, so, all right, Shady, we'll close it here. All right,
Yeah.
we'll do our internal research or do
Yeah.
probably work on this, and then we'll come back. That said, I think we have covered pretty much on that post. It's easier to build. Um, if you have everything in Excel sheet, it's easier to dump the data back in. And the best piece of this is you could, instead of every time a new program kicks in, your register office doesn't have to send
Yeah.
an email to marketing communications to update this language or this language, or you could build a big portal
Yeah.
within the state and have those all active programs rendered on the portal along
Yeah.
with required information. And it's
My
all in
dream,
one place. Yeah.
yeah, my dream would be like triggering checklist items from this program and app
To an
deadlines.
application,
Yeah.
I think maybe we could do it.
Mm-hmm.
It's a resource intensive initially, and then I think it will be easier, I guess, down the road.
Yeah.
I think we could probably do we could use one rule.
Mm-hmm.
We can use one rule. No, maybe we could.
Yeah, like I mean, this is
So
not
maybe what we could
exactly.
do is for every checklist item,
Mm-hmm.
let's say for G, if someone needs a GRE or GMAT, right?
Mm-hmm.
You will create a rule to add a checklist based on students' program. Look at the
Yeah.
students' program if this is required there,
Yeah,
right?
exactly. Yeah.
Um, but that said, that rule would has to execute it on every record in an instance,
Yep.
right? But if
Um,
if we know GRE is
yeah.
only required for two programs,
Mm-hmm.
then it's better to
Yeah.
limit those for those two instead of
Yeah.
having that rule executed
Sure.
on.
Sure. Yeah. I get it. Yeah. And
All
for
right.
app
Yeah.
deadlines,
Mm,
let's discuss on the app deadlines.
yeah. All right. So we both will work on the logic in the back, and if everything works good, we'll probably do it as a mini part three video,
Yep.
and then show it to you
Yeah.
what we did.
Yeah.
Um, so this way you have in the screen, and when you're working on it, all you have to do is hit a pause button,
Yep.
and then work on it. Move, hit a pause button, and you can see it, right?
Yep.
Um, all right. It's a good concept, and we'll try to come up with more. Let us know if you have any particular thing that you would like to do. We will definitely work towards it. You have
Yes.
anything to say, Judy?
I think, yeah, this I'm about to implement this in my instance, so I'm getting a lot of experience. So, what are the pitfalls? Where can everything go wrong, and how to fix it? So this will be my tutorial as yeah.
Good, good. I'm going to implement in my instance too.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is something every institution will require down the road if they will be using one app
Yeah.
as their vendor.
Okay, that's it. Thank you for joining us. See you
See you in the next one.
soon. Yeah.